Well, good morning, guys. Hey, welcome to my backyard. It is good to have you here. It's a kind of gray day, but it makes the camera work a little bit easier, so I hope this works well for you. I backed the camera up a little bit because today we are going to do a little recap of something that's kind of near and dear to my heart, and that is balance. This last week, I've actually talked to 3 parties who have fallen, or somebody that they know and love has fallen, and all 3 of them, it was just the strangest thing. They all broke a hip and are in rehab, and it just made me really sad. So I wanted to just kind of, maybe I'll just dedicate this to those 3 friends of mine. We're just going to do a few balance things here and try to keep you and I on our feet. Very, very, very important to me to just keep independent and healthy. So we're going to start. It's pretty simple, really. So have a chair or a counter close by, okay? Use it if you need to. If you don't need to use it, that's okay. But we're going to put it right about there. All right, so fingertips are right on the back. And I would start with your fingertips. So your feet want to be about a few inches apart, okay? So we're just going to go straight up and down. Up and down. Up on those tiptoes. Down. Right, there's 4. This is 5. Okay, now we're going to lift up and hold for just a moment. Just a titch, all right? Here we go. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. Try to keep your posture well. Up and tall. And this would be 10. Right there. Okay? All right. That's excellent for those muscles down there, as you know. And we got a couple of more that I'm sure you will love. All right, same idea, but this time we're picking up our toes instead of our heels. So first thing you want to do is just stand up nice and tall, settle out, deep breath, okay? Have your chair handy, all right? There's 1, picking up the toes, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to hold it for a titch again. All right, 6, hold it, down. 7, hold it, down. 8, hold it, down. 9, and last one right here, 10. Now I always recommend you have a chair handy. If you don't need it, that's okay. You can just hover your hands right above it. But if you need it, there is absolutely no shame in that. I would just do what you have to do, err on the side of safety at all times, all right? Okay, so this one I hope you can see all right. We're just kind of stand behind the chair, all right? Feet pretty much together, and we're just going to pick up one leg. There's 1, back in. There's 2, back in. Try to keep your body, upper body, as straight as possible. 3, so the movement is coming from down below. 4, and there's 5. How about the other side? 6. If you can only go out a few inches, that's okay. 7, 8, nice and tall. 9, and 10. Good. Back to center. All right, give it a little bit of a step out. Stretch things out a little bit. Do yourself a little dance. Nobody's watching. All right. Well, maybe you're watching, but you know, you're pretty good. All right. We got another one here, and I really like this one. All right. So we're going to stand. It's a progressive move. All right. Feet are together for starters, okay? Settle yourself out. Nice deep breath. Nice and tall. pull that tummy in. All right, and we're just gonna, if you can pick up your fingers a little bit, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wasn't that fun? All right, next one we're gonna do, just a little more difficult. All right, one foot is about halfway in front of the other. So it looks kind of like this. All right, you're just a little bit staggered there. All right, right there. Okay, same routine. Nice deep breath. Settle it out. Pick up your fingers if you're able to, just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Same thing with the other side. All right, the other foot is halfway in front. This is called a semi-tandem. All right, you know the routine. Nice and tall, pull that tummy in. Deep breath. And here we go. Pick it up if you're able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, guys. All right. This would definitely have to be the most difficult for me anyway. All right. So we're moving one foot right in front of the other. Just a line right there. My stones that I'm standing on are not really super even, but hopefully you're on an even piece of ground. All right. This one's pretty tough, so keep your hands right there on your counter or your chair. All right, standing nice and tall. Okay, you'll feel yourself wiggling around a little bit. Pick your fingers up if you're capable or if you feel comfortable with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, step it out just a little bit. We got the last one right here. All right, we're flipping feet. The other one's in front. Okay, nice and tall. Nice and tall. Deep breath. Okay, remember to breathe. Picking up the fingers just a little bit if you're comfortable with that. If not, hang on. It's no problem. All right? All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! You feel yourself shaking a little bit? Were you kind of doing a little bit of one of these? I felt like I was. I was definitely working those muscles down there. But that's what balance is just your brain and your body talking to each other and figuring out how to stay upright and safe and healthy. So thank you for joining me today. These can be done with a chair or at a counter, or sometimes people do them like in the square of their kitchen counter, so they have a hand for each one and the counter is behind them. Just find a way to do it safely, and I would do these every day if I were you, just to keep things nice and steady. If we don't work on it, it doesn't get any better. So stay encouraged. If it's a little shaky, you'll get it. It'll get a little better with time. Just stick with it. All right. Hey, it was great to have you today. Thank you so much for joining me for my therapy session. I really loved having you here. And make sure that you find somebody today that might not be expecting it, and let them know you love them, because life is short. All right. Hey, thanks so much. We'll talk next time. Bye-bye.